Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I'm coming to you with a project that I'm using 6x6 paper pads. Now I've been putting together a whole bunch of ideas to do a video with some easy 6x6 ideas, and then I came across this and said to myself, okay, I gotta just do this one separately, and I'm still collecting stuff for a how many things can you make with 6x6 paper. So this is a cute little folio that would be great for like Happy Mail or giving as a gift, and it involves just 6x6 paper. I've got a whole bunch of places to tuck little things in, and then in the in-between ones I have used index cards to create places to journal or put some other things. I mean, you don't have to put the index cards in there. You could just create this folio to be able to put, like I said, some other things in there, pictures, recipes, etc. I got a tuck in the back. Like I said, I got a tuck in the front. So fun. And all I did was wrap it up with a little bit of jute. I'm not sure if this is what I'll end up using in the end, but I thought that was kind of cute. So I'm going to pause the video for a moment and get the items that I want to use to make a new one, and I'm going to show you how I did this. Okay, I am back and I have chosen my papers to make the folio. You do not need to have double-sided paper, so I have chosen this as the outside piece. It does show, the outside piece does show the inside, but it can be white obviously if you wanted to for that, but I chose that piece to be double-sided. These other three are single-sided, and those are the ones that make up the 3 pockets that go on the inside. They are a little bit thinner, so it makes it a little bit easier to fold, and all I did was pick 3. Since I like this one, nice bright and cheery, I just picked some papers that I thought would go with it. So I'm going to get that out of the way because we don't need it. Now you do not need a scoreboard. We're just going to fold. A bone folder is helpful for that, but not necessary. Now these are from, this is this way. Boy, I can't tell. It's just random flowers, but which way do I want it to go? Which way do I want the front? Okay, that looks like they could be hanging down. That's the front. That's the front. That's the front. Okay. I don't think there's really a right or wrong reason on that one. Okay, we're going to do it this way. So I'm just going to fold it in half and use my bone folder to fold it down. All right, so I'm just going to fold my other ones in half. Now these do not really have a pattern, so can really go any which way. But again, if you wanted to pick something with a pattern, you'd want to be paying attention that it's going to be like a book, so you want the pattern words, whichever, to go the way you want them to go. Okay. All right, so we're going to figure out which way I want them to go in order. And let's see, we'll do purple, green, pink. That could be fun. All right, so they are going to go, we are going to glue the back white sides together. So I'm going to fold them. I should have folded them white sides together. Do what I say, not as I do. All right, so we're going to fold that, and that's going to go to that, and then that's going to go to that, and that's going to go to that. Okay. So when you determine which 2 are going to be closest to your outside, we are going to fold those in additional fold. As you can see, they are folded in to make a additional pocket. Okay. So for the first one, I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to go, and I'm going to fold this back onto itself. I'm going to make it slightly short from the edge so I don't make it too bulky in the center. It's not going to be seen, so it is not a problem. I'm going to bone fold that, and that is going to go, I said, that is going to go in here as the first page. Now, if you want to thumb notch it, you would do that now so that you can go ahead and ink it later. I think I'm just going to throw a little bit of a notch in there. Okay. All right, so then we got the second one, and then we got the third one. The third one's going to go there, so we're going to, once again, fold that in, leave a bit of room from the fold just so that it is not bulky. Because this does get kind of bulky. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a little divot in there too. Okay. All right, I'm just going to glue these folds over. Get my glue book out. Just to keep them in line, as they say. I'll do the same with the front one. Okay. Boy, I never jumped in and said, how are you doing? I'm hoping you're well. It is quite the rainy day out here today. Had some storms pass through all night long. Kept me up all night long. Lightning, thunder, rain hitting the siding. It was kind of crazy. And now it's like not really warm out, but it's really humid because of all the rain. So, okay. Oops, you gotta go that way. All right, so there is that. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and ink my pages that are gonna get glued down here, just to make sure I don't forget to do it. Now I'm going to do the thumb holes for the center pages later, because something I learned when I did the first one is I originally just put all the thumb holes in the center, and then when I made the tabs, I wanted to have them sporadic, so I had the thumb hole in the center there, so I put the tab there. This one I had started in the center, and then I tried to move it over, which it didn't work, but I would have made the thumb hole there. This didn't have one, so it didn't matter, but I had the tab going there so that they were a little bit more staggered, right? I think that looks fun. You be able to have them a little staggered. I have this bandage on my finger and I can't grab anything because it keeps slipping off. Okay, we're gonna leave them in there. All right. Oh, the woes of a crafter. I jammed, I have this little tool here that I use to peel glue off when I'm gluing stuff in. I think it's an old dental pick, but I take, there's glue on the side of something, I just pick it up and get rid of it when I'm gluing down my wood pieces. Now it's sitting in my pencil case, and I took my finger and I jammed it right into the cuticle, and let me tell you, that's smots. That was a smots. So it's not pretty looking, so I figured I'd put a bandage on it for right now so you don't have to look at my gruesome injury. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and glue these in. Now, these are gonna be glued in for tuck spots. So I'm just gonna glue the two sides. Speaking of glued in there, there we go. I'm just gonna glue up the two sides, and we're gonna glue it into the fold. Fold it back and press it down. Okay. All right, so for the next piece, we are going to glue the edges together. Now these are all wackadoodle, it appears, because they were not totally 6 by 6. So I'll probably go through and ink them, or like this one I ended up cutting all the edges to make them straight, because once you fold stuff kind of like a regular journal, they kind of start to meander outward. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm going to throw again just the glue up the sides. 2. Get out of there. And I'm going to close them to close it while I'm having it glued, because that will push it into this right spot that it needs to sit while the book is closed. If you try to glue it open, sometimes those centerpieces are too far in, and then they don't really open properly or close properly. Okay, all right, so for the last one, we're going to go ahead and do the same. We're going to glue that to there, and then we'll glue the side tuck, or yeah, I guess that would be a side tuck. Okay, we'll throw some glue on here and some down there, and do the same. We're gonna go ahead and close the book, and you can see it is all, whoa, it is all sticking out now with the white, but like I said, we're gonna go back and trim it out. Or like I said, if you wanted to keep it, you could ink it. Especially if you use double-sided paper, and then you would see the other color, not necessarily that. All right, so let's take the last one and do the last pocket. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, we have, I'm not going to try to put my hand in there because we have a pocket in there, because it's a little wet. We are going to have a pocket in here. We are going to have a pocket in here, and then we've got the front pocket. Okay, let's close this glue up, and I'm going to get my trimmer so we can go ahead and trim those pages. Now you could take a straight edge if you felt confident with a ruler and do a straight edge to cut it like that. That would work. I'm going to use this. It does work. It's a little bit, okay, we're going to start with the top. I'm going to start with the top because this I know is going to be as straight as I want it to be, because that's where the fold is. So we're going to go ahead and just skim off. Okay, didn't go far enough in. All right. What are you catching at? Okay. All right, we'll do the bottom one. I'm catching on where it was folded, it looks like. A few chomps, but it finally will go. It looks like this part is not, because it is pretty thick. There we go. Okay, and there we go. And the last one. Okay. All right, that's better. It appears it was where that, the outside folded ones, where this is, it was extra thick. So that's where it was getting caught up. All right, so we still do have a little bit of white showing through. Out of the way. Okay, Now the other thing you can do if you feel like it is to round the edges on there. I like to do that because it seems to me like these can get kind of dog-eared a little bit more if they are square. So I like to round them, and I'm not going to round them too huge. I think I'm just going to round them middle. All right, so now I'll go through and do one more ink just to catch those corners. Again, inking is totally up to you, not necessarily. I just really like to do it when you have paper that has the white core on it that just knock the edges down. I think it frames it really nice. All right, we're gonna throw a little ink in that fold. A little ink in that fold. And a little ink in that fold. Okay. Okay, and once I do the thumb hole, that's when I would go ahead and re-ink that thumb hole if I wanted to. Okay, all right, so that's how we make the pamphlet, booklet, whatever you want to call it, for Happy Mail. Like I said, we could be done right now. Just be able to stick stuff in there and send it. But we're going to make the little card. I'm going to show you how I made those little cards to go in here. Let's get that out of the way. And we're going to need that and that. Okay, so get a couple of them here. And there we go. Okay, so what I used on these when I made them, take one of them out, is I used an invoice or something with pictures, and I used a coffee dyed. I did do a bit of a wraparound on both sides, so they're kind of double-sided. Coordinate. I like that look. All right, so I got these, both the invoice pads and the coffee dye pads on Temu. If you check out my hauls, you'll see them on there. And there should be links on there still. But if you've ever shopped on there, you do know the stuff comes and goes all the time. So it might be there, it might not be. Okay, let's see. That is a little bit of pink on there. That's why I grabbed that one. I am using these kind of as, trying to find ones that got a little space that you can still write. Let's check this one out. That'll be a fun one. And that's kind of bluish purple. Okay, let's try those three. All right, so simple as can be. All I'm going to do is take the, oh, by the way, these are the index cards from Dollar Tree. They are 5x3, and they, like I said, they fit perfectly in that pocket. So 5x3, you do not have to use index cards. You could cut, you know, piece of cardstock 5x3. Those will fit fine. All right, so all I'm going to do is generous amount of glue to stick all that down, and I'm going to take one of these invoices, and I'm going to try my best to line it up on the two corners on the top and the side. And okay. Now, I'm not going to cut the side because this is going to eventually get wrapped, but I am going to cut the bottom to get rid of it. Can save that piece. I did use it in my first book when I cut it off as an accent piece. All right, so I'm not going to wrap it yet because I want to put the coffee dye on the other side. So I'm going to glue the other side of the index card, and I'm going to put the coffee dye here. Now I'm not going to put it on here. I'm going to put it to this side. Okay. All right, so also on that, I'm going to cut the bottom off here and leave the side piece. Now, if I didn't want to wrap it around, by all means you could cut it there and just have the front an invoice and the back a index card. But I thought the look was kind of fun to have it wrapped around. I am going to pre-fold these to make it a little easier when I glue them down. I'm going to just throw a little bit of glue on the flap, hold that down, a little bit of glue on this flap. It's a brand new glue stick, so it's globbing up on me more than necessary. All right, and that. All right, so there is our fun journal card. Now this obviously, this does not have to be just for this project. This is, I mean, I think these are really cute to make for regular tags. And as I'm saying that, that might be a next project for my, might be a little smaller, maybe start with a bigger index card. This might be fun to do for my 365 calendar. Yeah, okay, so I did round the edges on these. Just again, don't like the square look. And I'm just gonna take the little baby. Okay, I'm gonna trim that there. Sometimes when I'm cutting the bottom off, it gets a little bit to one side, so it doesn't, when it folds over, there's a little excess. So. Okay. Alright, so there is the card that we'll be able to stick inside of this. Just like that, right? Cute, fits nice. Sticks out a little bit. We'll get a tab. We don't have to do a tab, but I thought they were kind of fun. And then, oh, when there's no thumb hole, it's hard to get it open. So that can go in there. I'll put a thumb hole and make it go like that. So, all right, so the next part of this is to make the tabs that I went on here. Now I did choose my, this tab punch. I did not choose my whale tail because I thought it would stick out too much. But you can make your own out of just cutting a square coming up and then just rounding it. Let me grab some. All right, let's see, will this one work? That'd be a cute tab. I like those. Okay, so for these tabs, you just need to fold it about 1.5 inches so you can get, there's a stopper in there, so it stops, and if you do the fold, then you will get a folded tab. Stop lying. All right, we'll get 3. Okay. And then all I do on that then is I'll then fold that to do, cut it to make it even to save for something else, or fold it to do more tabs at some point. Okay. All right, grab the runaway punch. Okay, I'm gonna put that to the side because I don't think I need it anymore. Put these to the side. All right, I'm gonna ink it a little bit, just to kind of match the inking of everything else. And we're gonna go ahead and glue this down, and then we got one more step for it, which I'll show you in a moment. I got a fun present for myself recently. I'm so excited, and I'm gonna show it to you right after I do this. All right, so we're gonna glue that up here, and once I figure out which pocket I want to put this in, then we'll cut the thumb hole to match where this is. Okay. Yeah, cute. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so let's get this glue on. Let's get this glue closed before I start yelling at the bottle again. Okay, so drum roll, please. Da-da-da. I picked up this Tim Holtz ticket booth, CMS 337. I've been eyeing this one for a while, and yeah, pulled the trigger finally, so yeah, I'm so excited. So what I did on these, and you might have noticed, is I just took part of the numbers that were on there just to throw the stamp on there. And that's what made me decide to get this. I saw somebody using it on something, and they were just using parts of it, and I thought, well, of course you can just use parts of it. You don't have to just stamp the whole ticket, so there we go. All right, so I think I might do... All right, let's do this. I know this is like a big one, but we're gonna just use part of it. And okay, and I just have my Pine Archival Brown out. I'm thinking maybe I should pick some fun colors. What do you think? All right, how about picked raspberry? That's nice and fun and bright. Okay, I'm gonna do my best just to throw some ink on those numbers, maybe get a little bit of the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or I think it says January, February, March, April. Okay, and yeah, cute. Okay. All right, for the other side, I think I'm gonna throw some, the first batch I did the same front and back, but let's have some fun. Let's do a different one. Of course, another big stamp because I only have my medium block out. Yeah, cute. I like that color. Okay, let's close it up before I get an elbow in there because I like to do that. Yeah, cute. Okay, so I think we'll put that let's put it in the first one. Okay, so if it goes there, and I'm going to say that this is the center, and I will know that's where the punch needs to go. Now I'm going to punch through both layers so the front and back is open. But if you just wanted to punch through one, you could. All right, and we're going to go ahead and ink that. Okay. So cute, right? I love it. The pink sticking through, that was a good choice. Good choice, Lisa. Yeah, I like it. Okay. All right, let's make another one. Move it to the side. I might use that number again. Or the other side, it says single. That could be fun. Okay. All right. after I make the cards, I'll see if there's something else I want to decorate on there, because there is spots that are open. Alright, I think I want to use this side more. Okay, now this one, I put more in the middle, which is fine. All I'll have to do then is cut the top and bottom off instead of just the bottom or top. I just wanted more of this color on there, and I didn't necessarily need all of that black writing. Wasn't my favorite. Alright, so we're just going to do our best to cut along that index card as straight as we can. Yeah, I don't think it takes off too much of it. That was cute. Keeps that on there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now for coffee. Now, again, we do not have to use anything on that. I could just use regular coffee dyed paper, book page, whatever you thought, whatever you'd like as the back. The reason I'm doing these is because it's more of like a journaling space then. That's why I picked these. Yeah. Okay. So you need to be trimmed right there. I'm telling you, this, whatever reason that I can't feel that finger to do stuff is really kind of annoying. Okay, these are both very similar in color, so I think I'm gonna throw a little inking on there just to kind of put a space between them. All right, probably should put my example away. Don't need to see that anymore. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of my glue page. All right, let's click the corners and we will do a quick little inking. Oops. Once again, that fold over a little off. Yeah, cute. All right, so the last one I did, here it is, that one number. And I kind of did it more near the top, so I think we'll probably end up putting this one more near the middle, but put that more near the middle. All right. Okay, looks straight. I'm just putting it so the fatter part is on the card and just the smaller part sticks out. You can stick these all the way down if you want, make them more aesthetic, just a look instead of an actual tab. So, all right, so we are gonna do the single. Okay, and then on the back side we are gonna do this one. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy I got this. Okay. Cute. All right, so this one is going to go in the middle. So the hole needs to go right about there. Okay, cute. All right, so like I said, the last one that I have, or if I want to put another one, ends up going back here. You don't have to have a hole for that, but I can put it like that, and then you have a third one down there. Super cute. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to show you the last card because I think you know, kind of figured out how that works. But I did want to show you the other thing that I did for this first one. So let me get my mess straightened up and show you that part. All right, I am back to wrap this project up. So, while I was gone, while you were gone, I wasn't gone, that would be hard for me to do this. I did make the final card and did throw some stamping on there. Again, on the side there, like I thought, very cute. All right, so for the front one, on this original one, I did put a postcard to stick a card in there for that one. So I did find a postcard that I could do this with. It kind of has that sort of same reddish pinkish tone on there as an option. But then I also found this, which I thought was kind of cute. It's got like a little pink stamp there. It doesn't have to fold over. This might leave a little bit more room. So I was thinking about doing that one. I like this one too, but I think it's just too big. So I was thinking about actually putting that in as a journal card kind of there. Without the tab necessarily. I'll think about putting a tab in later, but for now I think I'll just leave it. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it blank. Yeah. Okay, so I think, like I said, I think I'm going to do this one. I will throw the glue on the two sides to make it a pocket. I have done the notch hole, as you can see, and also inked it. And you know, you'd think once that pin is in there that it would not clog. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to put it slightly up above the fold just to give it some breathing room. And I should have put some glue on the bottom. So we're gonna just do that. I didn't think about it because when I did this, all I did was the two sides because that I glued completely flat down. So I'm supposed to think about everything, right? See, this is why I like doing the videos, because you see what I do in real time. This might be a little too tall. Yeah, I think it's a little too tall. Bummer, I like it. All right, we'll have to figure out something else to put in there. And in here, like I said, I can figure out something to put in there. I got little little tags that might be able to fit in there. that'd be cute there. Got the pink sticking out. Oh, okay, I think I found my answer for that. I'll have to figure out something else for that one. Yeah, cute. And then figure out some sort of closure. Yeah, I like it. Get those all straightened. Cute. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Okay, well hopefully you like that too. Got some ideas, inspiration for your own projects. That is what I'm here for. Not necessarily to copy my stuff exactly, but to think about something to do on your own. So there's a fun little project to do with 4 sheets of 6x6 paper. I'm sure you can make it a little bit bigger if you wanted to. Use 8x8 papers or really any size. And you could probably also take a sheet of 12x12 paper, like double-sided maybe, and cut it into the 4 quadrants and just kind of flip-flop and use the same sheets to make it very cohesive. Definitely room to either journal on or throw some cute decorations on there, stamp it, whatever, really. The world is your oyster, as they say. So there are my 2 6x6 projects. So thanks so much for stopping by, and as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye.